I was looking out, and they were talking about the wind, as if they were talking about a ghost that they could see and I could never see. Once they found that ghost, we were flying out of the water, and I would have never been able to tell you where that ghost was, but somehow we had caught it. And it's incredible. People who venture into the unknown have my utmost respect. I have been lucky enough in my career to work with some incredibly talented people in the military, first responders. It's part of the fun of what I do.
Jake. Welcome, mate. How are you? How's it going? Good.
I feel so lucky to be able to be involved with Prada and to be able to have an insight and an eye into what they do, because it's very rare.
Okay, guys, let's meet up here under the boat. We got Jake here with us for the next couple of days. He's gonna part of the team. He's not a guest, so let's treat him as a teammate.
Thank you all for having me here. Thank you so much.
Welcome on board. Okay, let's go back to work.
It's just amazing to be able to be on that boat that so many people have devoted their lives to, pushing boundaries for the race.
Most of us grow up with a dream to be involved for the race. It's the pinnacle of what you can expect from your sailing career.
How much you have to love something to devote, make it your life's work, which all these people have. And then outside of all the human beings on this vessel, the vessel itself is incredible. It doesn't look like a boat that you're used to. It is a work of technical and artistic genius.
We mainly develop completely our boats now, from the appendages, from the hull designs, the structure, the sails. Before going to sailing, we discuss about the changes that we have done, and after the sailing, we have all the data that is coming from the sea.
To watch the minutiae with which all of these people work to make this vessel move at the rate and the speed that it does, I was just blown away.
For many years. This time the rules allow us to use the bike. Last couple was forbidden.
People generating energy through biking power, which is sort of a mind-blowing idea.
Oh, you guys are going easy on me. No.
I knew that I would probably be meeting some of the best athletes in the world. But doing 30 minutes a race at the highest intensity the body can handle.
30 minutes of this? Oh, man. 3, 2, 1,
to be able to get on the bikes with these high-performing athletes and barely keep up a little bit, it's just so cool.
Let's talk a little bit about the day. So we postponed the dock out 1 hour. Probably start sailing around this area around 3 o'clock. And then as soon as the breeze will fill in, we're probably gonna move close to the shore.
It's not always all about flying through the water. Most of the other time, it's about crunching numbers and having to do the work and practice and refining and having to prepare. And that's something that I think people can sense when you when you put something on that Prada's designed, or you get the sense that hours, hundreds of hours have been spent creating this thing to make it feel effortless.
You got a button, you press it once, and you activate your new mic.
Have fun.
There were these moments before they found a good wind. There's a lot of patience required and waiting to wait for nature. At a certain point, I looked over at some of the guys and I'm thinking, what are they thinking right now? You know, like, we're sort of just waiting. What goes on through their minds as they're, you know, waiting to go? It is our opportunity to be able to listen. Nature is going to give you whatever it would like. In the speed, is there a moment you're trying to grab, that you're trying to get to?
You feel it because you feel the boat.
When the boat starts flying, you feel a completely different environment around you. The noise completely changes, calm down, and that's when the boat is going fast.
Realize how fast you're going until the water comes at your face like pebbles of rocks. That's when you realize how fast you're going. I expected something else, and what I got actually was like I was floating, flying through the clouds. I expected sailing and I ended up flying.
We set up the boat, and then you're gonna move forward, and we're gonna let you drive, which is gonna be, I can tell you, pretty cool because it's something unique.
Well, there were two things that went through my mind when Max told me that I would be driving. One was they have to have somebody else driving it for pretend and make me feel like I'm actually driving it when someone else is doing it. And then just sort of total terror.
You ready, Jake?
When somebody says, we have faith in you and you can do it, it's always your time to step up, even when you're scared to do it. And it's those moments in my life that have really moved me forward and made me evolve as a person. Now's one of those times.
This is incredible. It's a pleasure sailing with you.
How many people can say they've done that? It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Oh, come on, guys. So cool.
Are you a lucky guy normally?
I feel pretty lucky, man.
Our man's harnessing of nature with technology has created something that moves faster than the dolphins, you know? Technology and nature are always at odds in the most beautiful dance that you could probably ever imagine. My father is an incredible sandcastle builder, and I spent a lot of time on, the beach with him building sandcastles, and it was always just such a magical experience. And then at the end of the day, inevitably all this beautiful work that, he had done and the experience we had would slowly wash away. And as a kid, I remember thinking, I wanted it to stay forever. And my dad would always say, this is the best part, is that the experience is always going to get washed away, but because of that, it makes a new moment to come.